Hi guys, this is Robin with Weight Loss Apocalypse. Just a short video. I want to talk to you today about personal responsibility. When I wrote Weight Loss Apocalypse, I in no way intended for the reader to assume that by reading the book, when they were done reading, that they'd have everything they needed to know to not like eating anymore. That I knew full well that once someone read the book, that they would see the protocol from a different point of view, which is what I intended to do, not only from a scientific and hormonal therapy, but as, you know, a platform for you to look at our society, look at your behavior, and then from there make changes. The reason why I want to talk about this is because there's been a little bit of criticism, which I'm okay with, about the fact that once you read the book, it didn't really change your emotional eating problems, and that's not my job, and nor is it the book's job. However, I understand that criticism when it comes from people who are addicted. When you're an addict, and trust me, I know, I've been there before, you truly feel that your issues have to be solved from something outside of yourself. You're not capable. You're looking for it. It's like you're looking for something that's lost, and someone's going to have it, or something might fix it. This next magazine might have an article that's going to change the way you see yourself. Like there's one exercise that'll make you feel better about the way you perceive your body. I mean, it's a dependent. You rely on something outside of yourself. That's what an addiction is. And I can't change that for you. I can tell you about it, but no book, no therapist, no parent, no mom and dad, no child, no car, no job, no nothing can actually fix a sense of self-worth that's broken. And when you think, and the problem is that you perceive yourself as broken. That's the problem. And in no way did I write Weight Loss Apocalypse and want anybody to buy it with the assumption that I was claiming that I would fix you, because then I would be your next addiction. And that is the furthest thing from what I was really looking to get. So, you know, I want to make sure that when you're taking on the protocol from this perspective of healing yourself emotionally, that first off, by allowing yourself to let go of weight, and for that matter, by allowing yourself to let go of the need to know what's going on physically, is hard. It's really hard, because for many people, they're addicted to the physical outcome during a diet. And that outcome, they believe, is necessary to feel protected. And what are they feeling protected from? Themselves. It's the more harshly you cling to that scale, the more vulnerable you feel inside emotionally with food. And that's why you have to see the number. You have to see it, because otherwise, what's going to keep you from your demon, your necessity to eat for emotional gratification? And by letting go of this scale, yeah, you're less likely to have cheats from, you know, just feeling deprived by not losing. But on the other side of this, you're going to be exposed to the sadness you've been running from emotionally. You're going to have to really look deep inside of your soul and to find why you've questioned your capability and why you think you're broken. And sometimes that's not fun. You know, but when you're desperate, when your soul is so ready to explode, and you want to get out of the jail, and you're ready to take the risk of because you have nothing to lose, I guess you could say. You have nothing to lose anymore because you keep on doing the same exact thing over and over again. And you know what the result is, right? Because it's the same thing you've been getting. When you've gotten to the point you're ready to let go, letting go of this scale is the first step, because that will force you to look inside and to observe why you've gravitated to food as your band-aid for yourself emotionally. And once you pull that band-aid off, and that's to me where the protocol it becomes in handy, because food is no longer physically necessary. So that's why the hunger scale is so important, so you can recognize physical need. And once you pull that band-aid off, you got to look at what's there. And what's amazing is that the fear that you've had for so long and that anxiety is that you felt like if you pulled that band-aid off, there'd be such a gaping wound that it would destroy you, that you would die, as if you would bleed to death emotionally. Someone put that band-aid on you, and they told you that if you pulled it off, you were going to die, that you were worth nothing. And by pulling off that band-aid, the risk is that you feel like you're going to die, right? But what you'll find out is there was nothing wrong with you. In that moment, if you can get there, is when you get enlightened to yourself, to the soul and the magnitude of its existence, and that it can't be defined. You can't be defined. You can live in a defined world amongst people who are defined, but once you realize that you are the creator of all of your own emotions, and that you are the creator of that amazing sense of love that you thought your parents gave you, or that some old boyfriend or girlfriend gave you, when you recognize that amount of love that you feel for your children, that you are the creator of that love, that if you can use your own love to heal yourself and accept what is innately perfect about you, you are created perfect. Why would you need food anymore? Why would you need food emotionally? Why would you need me to fix you if you healed yourself? Why would you need any books when you no longer feel like you need to find that love that you think is out there? It's within yourself. And when you do that, everything changes around you. You literally see the world differently. And I can't do that for you. Weight Loss Apocalypse cannot do that for you, and that is not why I wrote it. But rather to help you use the protocol as a way to get down to that emotional isolation so that you don't need a band-aid. So, okay, this has been long enough. Have a wonderful week.